we're going to deal with tonight is number 41 is going to be one of those where I will attempt the left side, try to make it look kind of like the right. But we're going to end up with a quadratic thing that we have to then make look like this tan x plus secant x squared. So on 41, let's start by doing the multiplication by the conjugate. So we'll end up with 1 plus sine x over 1 minus sine x times its conjugate, which is 1 plus sine x over 1 plus sine x. As we distribute this through on top, we're going to see we get 1 plus 2 sine x plus sine squared x. On the bottom, we're going to end up with 1 minus sine squared x. So on top, again, we're going to end up with this 1 plus 2 sine x plus sine squared x. And on the bottom, we can now substitute that as a cosine squared x. That's going to help me out because when I take the top, I'm going to split this into basically 3 fractions. There's going to be that piece, there's going to be this piece, and there's going to be this piece. Okay, so as I rewrite all these pieces, we're going to end up with a sine squared over cosine squared. That's our tangent squared. Then I'm going to end up with a 2 sine over cosine squared. And lastly, we'll end up with a 1 over cosine squared, which is our secant squared. So we end up with a tangent squared. The thing that's tricky is in the middle here. If we want to actually take a look at kind of what's going on here, this is like 2 times sine x over cosine and 1 over cosine, all being multiplied together there. And what that actually will simplify out to be for us is this is going to be plus 2 tangent secant. Okay, so that's how that simplifies. And then lastly, 1 over cosine squared is going to be our secant squared. Okay, and so what we're able to see there is that's actually a quadratic, and I can actually then say that this will be tan x plus secant x, that quantity squared. Okay, so that one's a little bit trickier, but it'll eventually get us to what we want. And so the key part is being able to recognize that this piece here is actually a quadratic that is factorable, and we can actually factor it as a tan x plus tan secant x twice. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Good luck tonight. If you have more questions, shoot me an email or see me in class.